One of the steady trends we've seen in apparel over the last few years has certainly been athleisure. We see it everywhere, and it's even common to find joggers now in the workplace. When you throw in the user-friendly and high profit margin printing of direct-to-film, well, you've got a recipe for success. Estevan here with All American Print Supply. If you hang out with me in today's video, we're going to show you how to separate yourself from your t-shirt only competition by producing your own line of athleisure wear using the user-friendly and high profit margin process of direct-to-film printing. If you have any questions on any of the products or processes we go over in today's video, go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below. And if you're not subscribed yet, like we see many of our new viewers are, go ahead and hit that red button before we dive on into it. Drop a thumbs up, and without any further ado, let's talk about athleisure. Now, what is this exactly? Athleisure can be defined as apparel worn outside of the gym that may be traditionally used for exercising. These can range from hoodies, the aforementioned joggers, and can go all the way to leggings, sneakers, and a whole lot more. Now, when it comes to decorating these type of apparel items, silkscreen may be the best bet if you have that volume. If you don't have that sort of quantity to go into that type of printing, that's where the direct-to-film comes in. Now, you gotta remember, with athletic apparel such as athleisure, there will be a degree in most cases of sensitive synthetic material, meaning it may not be ideal for every sort of heat transfer. With the user-friendly and high profit margin process of the direct-to-film printing, you're really gonna answer all your questions. We all know fashion comes and goes in waves, and if we're able to surf through any of that, ka-ching, ka-ching, we're talking about profit margins. And it is good to keep up with the times and stay modern with your brand, and like we mentioned, separate yourself from the t-shirt only competition you're maybe going up against. We've all seen the memes. You take a normal $10 t-shirt, put some branding, corporate logos on there, and you now have a $60 apparel item. But let's dive even further into it. You see the Nike hoodie with just the simple swoosh mark, or the Lululemon apparel item with their branding on there. Or even further, the Fear of God line and their successful Essential apparel collection. These are all very subtle hits of branding, meaning you're not using a lot of your resources, a lot of time, a lot of ink, and you're getting a much higher high-end product. Now, self-awareness, self-care, and fitness are all things that are at all-time highs. So why not capitalize on it? Do you want to see how it's done? Now up first, we got a 100% polyester pair of performance shorts, commonly worn on the go, to and from. Let's show how we can make this from a regular blank pair into a high-end retail pair of athleisure wear. Now, because this is gonna be mostly synthetic fabric, we are gonna be adjusting our settings just a little bit. So where I'd normally be pressing this at about, say, maybe 310, 320 Fahrenheit, I am actually dropping this down to about 305. Now, when you're lowering your temperature, you want to increase your time. So for this demonstration, we'll be running this at about 25 seconds for the full press. Now, we just gave it a quick pre-press, basically ironed the garment, laid the fibers nice and flat, so I have a smooth, clean application area for the transfer. I'm gonna hang the waistband stitching off. Let's go ahead and position the transfer like so. We're gonna place down our reusable protective cover sheet for my heating element. And once again, with the medium firm pressure at about 305, we can apply this at 25 seconds, and then we'll show you the awesome final result. Now there we have it. Now today we are working with a cold peel film. So in a production setting, I would set this off to the side, maybe get my next garment ready, and continue my production. Now after I make a couple pieces, those shorts should be ready. We can show you the final reveal. But while we're at it, why not make a hoodie to make a complete set? So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and thread the garment on like so, and then just like before, we'll give it the same pre-press. Now the pre-press is very important to get a very smooth application area, make sure none of those fibers are sticking up. This should be good here. Now if you've seen any of our videos on pocket logo placement, you'll know this is an entire art form in itself. So we're gonna be taking the middle point of our transfer and using the collar seam right here as our center point. This should be uniform on any of your pocket logo placements. Got my vertical coordinate here. Now for my horizontal coordinates, I would like to see the bottom of my transfer right around alignment where the bottom of the armpit stitch lies. And that should give us, while worn, a nice even application area. Got my center point of my transfer aligned right here. The bottom nice and close into the armpit area. Let's go ahead and protect this as well with our cover sheet. Give this a press. And like we said, set that transfer to the side if you are using cold peel film. Continue production as normal. Never stop the workflow. And after a couple pieces, those shorts should be ready to peel. We'll show you the full set in action. Now that those shorts have returned back to normal room temperature, let's go ahead and perform our peel. Now again, we like to start in a corner of the design that has a little more concentration of ink, avoiding fine details. And we're not gonna be lifting up to the ceiling, but rather low against the garment in a smooth, controlled motion like that. Now we're almost done. After you've done your peel, 9 times out of 10 with any DTF transfer, you're gonna wanna perform what's called the finishing press. This will burn off any excess powder that may have transferred along with your image, give you a softer, more matte retail appearance, as well as seal the transfer into the garment. Now this finishing press can be performed at your same application temperature, same application pressure, but we're gonna be doing this for about 5 seconds. This unique category of apparel has all the makings of an ageless ensemble, and some are saying it isn't even a trend, but rather a lifestyle. You throw in the highly functional, user-friendly process of what direct-to-film is. Like we said, you got the recipe not only for success, but a low-cost, high-end looking product. If you have any questions on any of the products or process we've gone through in today's video, go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below. As always, be sure to drop a thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button. My name is Estevan with All American Print Supply. We'll see you on the next one.